Okay, we back? I think we're back. So I apologize. We had a short power outage in the press box here for some reason. Hopefully everybody was able to migrate over and find us. Not too much. The Rams were stalled as Bryce Eberneth made an interception. Now we're down to 5:35 or 5:30 now in the third quarter. So we should, like I said, you haven't missed too much. Um, but Kiski now back on the offensive. 2nd and 8 for the Cougars. Heading back from left to right on your screen. Pass to Joe Hess out on the left-hand side. .425 now in the third quarter. Again, apologies for the power outage, but looks like everything's back up and running. Hopefully everybody can find us again. Marchitelli low on the throw out wide to Joe Hess. So that'll set up 4th down and 4 for the Cougars. .406 the time on the clock. Kiski with 4th and 4 on their side of the field. Marchitelli set up to punt. Quentin Craig back for the Hill School. Gets the punt away cleanly. Nice line drive. Is going to take a nice roll for Kiski. And downed at the 25-yard line by Amani Clark Bay. There's some laundry on the field away from the play. Looks like there's going to be some offsetting penalties as both teams incurred an infraction, I suppose. 3:55 the time on the clock here in the third. Yep, so it looks like they're going to pick those up as the penalties offset. Oh, no, maybe not. Nope. Yep, offsetting. Hewitt in the gun. Handoff up the middle to White. Yeah, Caden White. Clock 3:37. Update from the Kiski soccer field is that they defeated Western Reserve handedly 6-1. So one victory in the bag so far for the Cougars here on homecoming weekend, looking to secure a second here on the football field. Out wide to Caden White in the flat. He's broken tackles. It's a foot race. He's got Eberneth from behind. And Bryce Eberneth tracks him down. So Hill rips off a bunch of yards here late in the third quarter. 2:58 on the clock, and some life here in the Rams as they are now in the red zone on their side of the field. Furling out to the left, just shy of the end zone. Cramped up, though. So Furling is going to get looked at by the trainers as he's cramping up down near the 1 yard line. Let's see where they place it. Yep, they're going to place it at the 1. So it'll be first and goal for the Rams. 2:51 on the clock as we take this injury timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so Furling is up. They're going to take him off the near side of the field, let him stretch out that cramp in his hamstring, I'm guessing. And down inside the 5 now at the 1 yard line is Hewitt in the gun. It's going to be a draw up the middle. Met in the backfield by Malik Russell. He says no, no. See if he's actually right. Looks like he is. So he makes the stop. 2:38 on the clock. Hand off to Anthony McMullen. Keep on calling him McCullen for some reason, but McMullen on the carry. Looks like there's going to be a false start on the field. See which way they'll call it. They're going to call encroachment on the defense. So it should be second down and goal, I believe. Ball is up over the head of the quarterback, Hewitt, high on the snap, and Kiski recovers. The Rams on the doorstep, turn over. So Kiski will go on the offensive here, deep in their own end zone, inside the 5. They have, well, looks like they're going to mark him down at the 6-yard line. So a nice swing in the momentum for the Cougars, able to keep Hill out of the end zone on the high snap over the quarterback. Hewitt looked like he was trying to run with it before he had it a little bit too, maybe. Either way, Cougars recover it and go on the offensive. 1:38 on the clock here remaining in the third quarter. Run around the right side here. It's a Monty Clark Bay on the carry. Looks like 2nd and 3 for the Cougars. After a carry of 7 by Clark Bay around the right-hand side. Forgive the pillar. Trust me, there's football happening behind it. Run by Jefferson Deska. He's going to get Kiski a first down out near the 20-yard line. Going to mark him down. Down at number, going to be down at the 18. 38 seconds on the clock as it continues to run here. Pass out to the left. It's Clark Bay. They've got him marked down at the line of scrimmage. And that will end the third quarter. We'll head into the fourth quarter with Kiski carrying a 7-point lead over the Hill School Rams. We'll be back in just a moment as we flip the field. Back for the start of the fourth quarter. Kiski with a 7-point lead. And the ball down inside their own 20-yard line, facing a 2nd and 10 with Marchitelli under center. Hands it on the jet sweep around the right-hand side to Clark Bay. He's going to be tackled for a big loss out on the right-hand side. Little excessive celebration by the fire truck as they pass, celebrating the Hill School's tackle for loss. $11:20 left in the game. Kiski content with eating as much clock time as they can. Going to take a shot down the field. It's Joe Hess with room and just overshot a little bit on the throw. They had him open, just couldn't make the connection. That'll reset 4th and 14 for the Cougars. They're going to have to punt it away, I believe. They've got Martitelli set up and Quentin Craig back for the Hill School. We'll see what kind of lucky bounce Kiski can get on this punt, hopefully. Gets it away. Craig fields it short. Tackle dodged. And Craig will carry it out to the 26-yard line, I'm going to say. Yeah, they're going to call it the 25. So with 10:55, Hill's got to take advantage of this field possession. Setting up on Kiski's 25-yard line, fresh set of downs. They've been knocking on the door a couple times this afternoon, just haven't been able to punch it through. It's Craig around the right-hand side. He's tripped up by Nico Martitelli. $10:35 on the clock now. 2nd and 11 for the Rams. Hewitt's going to throw it outright and over the head of his intended target, Quentin Craig. That'll set up 3rd and 11 now. Hill's opening it up. They've got 8 on the slant route, and he drops that pass. Looks like he could have nearly walked into the end zone untouched there. That's number 8, Luke Picard, on the other end of that pass. So the connection not there. We'll see what the Rams do here on 4th and 11 from the 26-yard line. Both teams seem to be opening it up here from the passing perspective, taking more shots down the field as they've started to feel each other out in terms of defensive schemes, what they can and can't do. We've got Hewitt again in the gun, and a 3rd straight pass from Hewitt. This time it will fall short of his intended target, number 3, and Kiski will take over on downs. Anthony McMullen and Picard both in the area of that pass. First and 10, 9:50 on the clock. Kiski set up at their own 26-yard line. Handoff to Deska. Still on his feet. And finally stood up out around the 33-yard line. That'll set up 2nd and 3. $9:20 on the clock. Kiski had a successful campaign at the end of the first half, eating a bunch of time off the clock, finally scoring late in that half to get to where we are now with their 7-point lead. But they're looking to do that here in the fourth, too. Trying to make the clock the enemy of the Hill School. Shot down the field, and Clark Bay has to turn into the defender and knock that one away from the Hills defense. 3rd and 3 on the 33 with 8:51 on the clock. Handoff to Deska around the left-hand side. Lowers the shoulder, and they're going to mark him at the 41. And that's a first down for Kiski. $8:30 on the clock as it continues to run here. First down for Kiski off the run from Jefferson Deska. Clark Bay around the right-hand side. Going to gain about 3 on the play. 2 or 3. We'll call it 3. He's got to get out to the 46 for a first down. 7:50 time winding down. Second and 7. Graham in motion, play action. Marchitelli has to scramble. He's loose through the secondary, down the right-hand side, tiptoes, and out of bounds off the big run from Nico Marchitelli. All the way down to the Kiski 27-yard or Hill 27-yard line. Runs out of bounds at 7:12 left on the clock. First and 10 for the Cougars. Marchitelli making it work again with his legs. Deska up the middle. Still standing. And down near the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 21. gain of 6 on the play. 6:52 ticking down on the clock now. Setting up 2nd and 4. I should say that with more conviction. It's 2nd and 4. 6:35 on the clock as Cougars break their huddle. Deska gets the handoff. He's met by number 74 of the Rams, Mauricio Hines. Exactly. So it's 3rd and 5 for Kiski. 5:35 on the clock as they come to the line. Handoff right side. It's Deska. There is number 55 and number 8. That's Picard and Dante McQueen on the tackle. 5 minutes now with 4th and 5 facing the Cougars. Definitely going to go for it here as they're not sacrificing much field position if they don't get the first, but going to eat as much time as they can. And after eating about 40 seconds off the clock, or 30 seconds off the clock, at 4:20, Coach Muster's going to take a timeout, go talk to his offense. Back out of the timeout, we've got 4th and 5 facing the Cougars, 4:20 on the clock. We'll see what they do here. They've got Marchitelli in the gun with Deska to his left. 3 receiver set. Clark Bay in motion. Marchitelli's going to keep it out to his left. He's got plenty of space to pick up a first down and more. And he's pushed out of bounds down at the 13-yard line. Marchitelli was down awkward. Nico's back up, though, walking it off as he landed on the wet track and slid on the turf. 4:13 left in the game. Kiski with a 1st and 10 opportunity now inside the 15-yard line, down at the 13. It's right behind that pole, of course. I have to fire the local meteorologist who said it was going to rain very heavily today, which explains why we're not on the roof today. But Marchitelli under center. And there's going to be a penalty called against Kiski. Looked like some sort of formation or shift penalty, I suppose. I didn't see it wasn't offsides. Deska, though, around the left-hand side. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 11. Kiski can still get a first down inside the 4-yard line. Marchitelli keeps it in trouble. Loses some defenders. Intercepted by number 9. It's going to be a foot race the other way. There's a flag. He was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it. Nobody's signaled a touchdown yet. He was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it, so it's an illegal forward pass for sure, but they're going to have a conference to decide what they're going to do about it. They are stumped on this one. Let's see what we're going to call here. Illegal forward pass. There's a penalty against Kiski as well. And they're going to call a touchdown. So the Rams, with the interception, take it back to the house. So it makes it 7-6. Kiski still the lead. We'll see what the result of the extra point is going to be here. The referee looks like he went shopping at Goodwill. He's got so much laundry in his hands, but we'll see what's going to happen here after the extra point. 3:02 on the clock, and the Rams with an opportunity to tie it up here late in the game. Number 21 for Hill is Maxwell Elmore. He's going to be the kicker. Rasmussen, the holder. And the kick is good for Elmore. That ties things up here late. 3:02 left, and it's a 7-7 score. Looks like there's a penalty against the Hill School. I'm assuming after the play, since it's being assessed on the kickoff. Must have been a personal foul, being that it was 15 yards. Or excuse me, I guess it was, what am I thinking? It's against Kiski from before on the interception. So that's why it's being assessed on the kickoff. That's going to be blasted out of bounds. So Kiski will take over on the touchback. I'm thinking that Hill was moving it the other way, but nope, that would make sense. Feels like forever, but there's still 3 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock. I guess because of all the running, the clock's been winding down faster, but this in particular seems pretty slow. But now we're back to action for Kiski. 1st and 10 for Marchitelli and his Cougars. Pass to Hess in the flat. Looks like it may have been deflected by Picard. Clock stopped at 2:58. 2nd down for Kiski. Handoff on the reverse. I guess not on the reverse, just on the run to the right. Monty Clark Bay on the carry. 2:40 on the clock. Now it's running. 3rd and 7. Thrown into the out route from Hess. Should be a Kiski 1st down, and clock stops at 2:05. The Cougars out to the Kiski out to the 32-yard line. .203 on the clock as Kiski comes back out of the timeout there. Hess able to snag that one out to the left. Minute 56 on the clock. 2nd and 2 for the Cougars out to the 40-yard line. Joe Hess over the middle. They've got him. He's in the end zone. Out the pass of Nico Marchitelli. Kiski takes it 60 yards. Kiski missed that connection earlier on that same play to Hess. This time they were able to make the connection. They were setting them up short on the left-hand side, throwing that out route to Joe. This time they decided to go over the top of the Rams defense and connect on it for 60 yards. Marchitelli in, and the kick is tipped, blocked, and it'll leave it at 13-7. So the Rams with 1:46 left. See what magic they can pull off here late in the fourth. Kiski's going to do everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen. Quentin Craig and Caden White back for Hill. Marchitelli will kick it away for Kiski. Marchitelli sends it away, and it's going to go out of play on the far side. That'll be a penalty. Should bring the ball out to the 40. So Hill was 60 yards in front of them. Well, it's going to bring it out to the 35. It's not NFL. 35-yard line is where it will come out to. 15-yard penalty. Or procedure penalty, I should say. So 65 yards in front of the Rams. He's loose and finally brought down by Deska. Vito Segal in there as well. Timeout called by Hill. We'll be back in just a second. Second down and 10, 9.5, or 11. Now we're back behind one. Second and 11 for the Rams. Out in the flat, Joe Hess. Interception, Hess. Let's see if he can take it to the house. He's got to beat Hewitt. He's going to walk it in and seal the deal for the Cougars. Joe Hess, back-to-back touchdowns, one on offense, one on defense. House call for Joe Hess in to kick the extra point is going to be Marchitelli. And that one is up and through the uprights, making it 20-7 in favor of the Kiski school. So Kiski returns the favor with a touchdown interception of their own. And will leave the Hill School very little time to mount a comeback. Still plenty of time on the clock, 1:21. Anything can happen here in high school football. Caden White and Quentin Craig back for Hill. Marchitelli again kicking off for the Cougars. Squib kick up the middle, all the way back to Quentin Craig. And tackled at the 35-yard line. Looking to finish this game out with 1:16 now on the clock to work with here for the Rams. I'd imagine the Rams are going to take some shots downfield here. We'll see what happens. Long shot thrown up and not able to be brought down by Quentin Craig. That one was so high we lost sight of it over the roof here. Little moon ball. 1:09 left in the game. Second and 10 from the 35. Little out route to number 4, Caden White, incomplete. Third down for the Rams. Big sack from Jefferson Deska. Ball is loose. And Deska's going to be called for taunting after that. So an unsportsmanlike against Deska. Luckily, it was a sack for loss because it could have potentially cost the Cougars a first down. 45 seconds now as the Rams have a 4th and 4 and a running clock. Jumping the route, Joe Hess. Joe Hess, another interception and another pick six for the Cougars. Nico in for the extra point for the Cougars. This one out to the right. And that will make it stay at 26. Still 17 seconds left on the clock. So the Cougars will have to kick it away one more time. But that pretty much seals the deal here for the Kiski Cougars here on homecoming weekend. A win in soccer, 6-1 against Western Reserve. And now, so far, if score stays where it is, a 26-7 victory over the Hill School. Craig and White back for Hill, and Marchitelli to kick it away. Squib kick on the ground. Furling will carry it out to the near the 40-yard line. Hayden Furling on the carry. 11 seconds left in the game. Thanks as always for joining us here on Cougar Game Day. Pass to Furling. Caught out across the 50-yard line. 4 seconds on the clock, which should just about end it. And that will call the ball game here as Kiski wins 26-7 over the Hill School for the homecoming celebration. Thanks again, as always, for joining us here, and we'll see you next time.